Hello, my friends. I am Diana, a distinguished student at the age of 15. All of my teachers love me very much because of my eloquence and good manners in addition to my academic excellence. One day, a new girl joined our class who comes from a very wealthy family. On her first day at school, our teacher Eliza introduced her to us and said, "Welcome your new friend Emily, students." Emily looked at us with a condescending look and asked the teacher, "Where is my seat? I want to sit down." The teacher was surprised by her tone and said, "Please sit next to Fiona." "Who is Fiona?" "She's the one in front." Emily sat down next to Fiona, but didn't greet or thank her for sitting her next to her. After a few minutes of the lesson, the teacher asked us a question, and I answered it correctly. The teacher praised me, saying, "Well done, Diana. I hope everyone in the class learns from you. Clap to your friend Diana." Everyone in the class greeted Diana except Emily. The teacher noticed this and asked, "Emily, why didn't you greet Diana?" "I don't want to waste my energy on something trivial." "It's not a waste of energy. When you answer a question, everyone will greet you too." "I don't want anyone to greet me." "Who are you so arrogant with your friends like this?" "I happen to be the daughter of Mr. Juan, the big businessman." Fiona looked at her and said, "What, is Mr. Juan your father?" "My father works in his company." "Yes, I am his daughter. We are here at school, and we don't differentiate between rich and poor. You should adapt to the rules of the class, Diana, and be like your friends. It's better for you." "This is my business, and it doesn't concern anyone else. Don't disrespect me, Emily, or I'll take you to the principal's office immediately." Emily sat down, clearly unhappy with the situation, as she was a spoiled girl who was not used to such an environment. The day ended well, and Emily noticed that all the teachers loved and respected Diana both in and out of the class. Emily approached her and asked, "Who are you to be so popular around here?" "It's none of your business. Are you jealous of me?" "What could you possibly have that everyone cares about?" "I have manners and knowledge, and it seems like you have neither. You're pushing it too far. I'll make you regret your words. Do whatever you can. Your threats don't concern me." Emily left and was almost eating herself up with anger. Several days passed, and things between us were getting worse. One day during class, Emily stood up and said to the teacher, "My ring has been stolen." "How was it stolen, Emily?" "I don't know. I was wearing it in the morning, but now I don't see it on my hand." "How do you know it was stolen and not misplaced?" "Because Fiona saw the thief. That's why I say it was stolen." "But we are in class now, and we don't have time to waste. After the lesson, you can go to the principal and file a complaint." "But you're letting the thief get away with it, teacher." "Emily, be quiet. Fiona, did you see who took the ring? Do we know this person?" "Diana, teacher. I saw Diana putting the ring in her bag." I was shocked by Fiona's words and said, "What are you saying, Fiona? What ring did you see? Are you joking?" "Wait, Diana, Fiona, how do you know it was Emily's ring?" "Because I saw it in her hand several times. And it's a very distinctive ring. That's how I recognized it." "But I trust Diana's character blindly, and I'm sure she wouldn't do such a thing. So, you must be mistaken?" Emily was angry and said, "But I want my ring now. Why are you defending her before checking her bag?" "Because I trust Diana blindly. But to make sure, I'll take you both to the principal and see if Diana stole your ring or not." "I didn't steal anything, teacher. Believe me, I wouldn't do that." "I know, Diana. But let Emily be sure of that, too." The teacher, Emily, and I went to the principal's office, and the teacher explained the situation to her. The principal said, "I trust Diana's ethics very much, but since you want to make sure, Emily, we'll do that. Give me your bag, Diana." I gave the principal my bag, confident that the ring was not in it. To my surprise, the principal found the ring inside. "Did you see that? She's the one who stole my ring. You all trusted her character. What happened now?" "Emily, stay in your place. Please believe me, I didn't steal anything. This is definitely a conspiracy." "Don't justify your actions with these words. I expected this from you because you are poor and you coveted my expensive ring." The teacher shouted at Emily's face and said, "Tawfiq, if you don't stay in line, I'll kick you out of the office. Take your ring and go to your class immediately." "But instead of firing me, you should fire her. That's not your concern. Now go." Emily left the office, threatening to get me expelled from school. As for me, I sat down and cried because the ring found in my bag was enough evidence to accuse me of theft. even though I didn't do anything. The teacher calmed me down, as she didn't believe I would do such a thing. She then asked me to go home that day to rest. When I got home, I made sure to hide my tears from my parents. When they asked me why I left school early, I told them that I was a little tired and that the teacher had asked me to go home and rest. "I'm fine. I'll go to my room and study," I said. Meanwhile, Eliza, the teacher, went with Fiona to her house to meet Fiona's father, Mr. David, and told him what had happened in class. Mr. David said to Fiona, "Fiona, is what the teacher said true? Did you lie to cover for your friend?" "No, Dad, I didn't lie. What I said really happened." "Speak up, is this true?" At that moment, Fiona began to cry and said, "I'm sorry, Dad. Diana didn't steal the ring. I put it in her bag because Emily threatened me to make you lose your job. And that's why I said what I said about Diana." "I'm sorry, Fiona. You don't have to apologize. It's me who should apologize to Diana. We'll go to school together tomorrow and tell everyone the truth." "Okay, Dad." The day passed and the morning came, but I didn't feel comfortable all the time. My heart was broken because of what happened to me, but I trusted in God. So I picked up my bag and went to school. While entering the classroom, Emily stopped me and said, "Don't you feel ashamed? How can you come to school today after what you did yesterday?" "I didn't steal anything. I know this is a conspiracy from you because you don't like someone else being better than you, but I don't understand why Rehab obeyed you." The supervisor interrupted us and said, "Diana, come with me." "Where are we going, Madam Supervisor?" "To the principal's office. There's something you need to know." At that moment, Emily looked at me with a malicious look that I never felt reassured about. So I ignored her and went with the supervisor. When we entered the principal's office, Emily's father was also there, and as soon as he saw me, he said, "You're the thief then. I didn't steal anything, but the ring was in your bag." "I know, but I don't know who put it in my bag. I would never do that." "The presence of the ring in your bag has no other explanation but theft, and that's why I won't rest until you're expelled from school." "Expelled from school? But I'm telling you that I didn't do it." "Mr. Joan, what are you saying? How can you ask me to expel a hard-working and well-behaved student like Diana?" "But she's a thief, Madam Principal, and if you don't expel her from this school, I know very well how to make her get expelled." Suddenly, Fiona and her father entered the office, and Fiona's father interrupted Mr. Joan, saying, "Diana is not a thief, Mr. Joan. It was all a conspiracy from your daughter." "What are you saying, David? How can you accuse my daughter of something like this?" "I'm not accusing her. I'm telling the truth. Neither me nor my daughter will rest until Diana is acquitted of a crime she didn't commit. Tell them the truth, Fiona." "Madam Principal, Diana didn't steal Emily's ring. Everything I said in class was a lie. I was the one who put the ring in Diana's bag because Emily threatened me." "And what did Emily threaten you with? I don't understand." "She forced me to put the ring in Diana's bag, or else she would make your father, Mr. Joan, fire my dad from his job. And I admit that I was jealous of the teacher's love for Diana and their preference for her over us. I wanted that too. But now my conscience doesn't allow me to continue with this lie." "Listen, Mr. Joan. You wanted to expel an innocent girl because of your daughter's devilish actions. Now you tell me, who deserves to be expelled from them?" At that moment, Mr. Joan felt very ashamed of his daughter and apologized to Diana and the principal for what his daughter did. Then, after being expelled from school, Emily took her leave. The principal then said to Fiona, "Fiona, take Diana and go to the classroom. Tell the other students what you just told us, and apologize to her for what you did in front of everyone." "Understood, my principal." And indeed, Fiona, the teacher, and I went to the classroom. Fiona then narrated the whole story to our classmates, and she apologized to me. I accepted her apology, and we became close friends ever since that moment. This was my story, and I hope you liked it.